For latest astrology videos, subscribe AstroEdify channel and press this bell icon to get notified when a new video goes live.
Hello everybody, welcome to AstroEdify. Today we are going to talk about the placement of Sun in 5th house. We are going to discuss two scenarios here. One, if Sun is good and well placed and is strong, then what kind of results it can give. And the second, if Sun is weak and afflicted, then what kind of results we can see if it is placed in 5th house. So let's start this video. If you want to book a consultation for yourself, you can go on this website. The link is given in the description. So we are going to talk about Sun in 5th house today. Now 5th house is generally a good house because it is a trikona house. Right? It is a trine which is considered quite benefic, and Sun, it is the natural house of Sun because Sun is the ruler of Leo, and which naturally from Aries falls in the 5th house. So Sun is in 5th house is considered generally very good if it is well placed, if it is making good yogas, like if it is sitting in exaltation sign, own sign, friendly signs, and making good Raj yogas or other good positive combinations in the chart, then the Sun will have very good capacity to fetch a lot of positive results and qualities in the personality of the person and life. Now, the thing here is that you also have to see the lordship, means the sign in which the Sun is sitting. So, the lord of that sign in which the Sun is sitting, if it is well placed, Sun will have strength and power to give more beneficial results in life. So first situation, first case we are going to talk about is if Sun is well placed, it's making good yogas in the chart, and the Lord in which in whose sign it is sitting, that is supporting Sun, it is well placed. Then Sun will have power and strength and auspiciousness to give quite good results. So Sun in 5th house, if it is good and strong, then can give good learning and education. And see, when I say good learning and education, it shows that it can bring to both the things. First, like it can show degrees from good colleges and universities, but at the same time it also shows intrinsic inherent intelligence and learning as well. So the individual capacity of learning and understanding and intelligence with which the person is born. So you also have to check Mercury and Jupiter for that. But if Mercury and Jupiter are good and Sun is in 5th house, it is a very strong placement, very good placement for seeing that the capacity to learn, the level of intelligence, the level of learning and education in life will be very good. So we can see people who have a lot of interest in various subjects, curiosity to learn various things in life, and not just on a superficial scale, but it provides in-depth understanding and knowledge of that subject as well. So it's very good placement for education and academics and performance in education and academics. We can see people holding degrees from good colleges, good universities, and doing well in terms of learning and education and attaining knowledge in life. Very good placement for that. Then particularly if you talk about fields, let's suppose you have to see other combinations for that, and mainly D9 plays a very vital role in determining the education. But Sun can show varied subjects like physics or STEM fields, in general STEM fields, so science, technology, engineering, mathematics fields, medicine, management, political science, astronomy, astrology. You have to see the yogas for individual subjects, but Sun is very suitable for learning these areas particularly. It can also show creative and artistic fields as well, particularly if Sun, Venus, Mercury, Moon, they are in association with each other. So it is a creative combination. So it can show that. So creative fields are also there. Then it enhances the creativity because 5th house is creativity, arts, beauty and design. So it enhances the creative skill set, innovation and ability to see things in a different way, which through which you can innovate. So it can be in any field. It's not necessarily like person is going to be an artist or person is going to be in any creative fields only. It can be in a scientific domain also. Let's suppose people are scientists, but they have they have the capability to invent. A person who invents has the capability to create something new, see something new, innovate something new, and that is fifth house. So fifth house enhances creativity, innovation, and ability to see things in a different way as compared to other people. It can be in a respective field of the person, and at the same time, sun in fifth house gives good status, name, career success, high positions. You have to see the yogas. Yogas in the chart must be seen, other yogas must be seen for career and profession. But sun in fifth house is considered very excellent for career progress, success, name, status, reputation, achieving high positions, power, authority in life. It makes person ambitious and helps person to use their knowledge and learning to achieve their ambitions and fulfill them. At the same time, here it makes person what you can say, I will not say egoistic, because if sun is well placed, it will bring ego, no doubt. It will bring ego, but in a positive way, where person is not egomaniac, but they, for them, self-respect matters a lot. So self-respect is important, and willpower is there, leadership skills are there, dominating assertive nature is there, independence is there in behavior, and self-confidence is appropriate. So these are quite good results of sun in fifth house. And fifth house is the house of relationships. So not just romantic relationships, but other relationships also can be reflected. But sun is your father, so the thing here is that it can show good relationship with the father and good status of the father. You get support from the father. Father plays a very vital role in instilling values and instilling good what you can say, understanding and learning and shaping the personality in your life. Then fifth house is children, so it can show good relationship with the children, but it brings childbirth with delay can be seen, but it shows good relationship with children and good children in general. Then but remember, you have to see other combinations as well, see the fifth lord. Then it also shows ego derivation from your own achievements, which is very common. But point here is, what I'm making here is that it brings an element that I have done something, I am something, a subtle level of arrogance. But it depends, it can be subtle, it can be very profound depending on other placements, but it shows that some or the other level of arrogance will be there, particularly keeping in mind that people have attained accomplishments in their life. The more you achieve, the more this ego inflates, the more ego derivation happens, the more arrogance increases. It can be subtle, you might not express it valiantly, but yes, you can express it in a subtle way. It can be seen, and that's common, that's okay, but it can be given by sun, because sun is ego, power, glory, name, reputation. So it inflates that internal feeling that I am something, I have done something, and I am significant in life, that kind of feeling. Then it's good for relationships also. I'm talking about romantic relationships as well, but you have to see other planets, how fifth lord, seventh lord, Venus and Jupiter, Jupiter in case of females, how it is placed. If they are well, then it can show good relationships, although it can bring ego clashes and those kind of things. But yes, it is generally suitable for relationships if other planets are fine. Then it can in fifth house is the house of purva janma karma, means past life actions, whether you believe in it or not, but Jyotish does. So the point here is that sun in fifth house, if it is well placed, then it shows good purva janma karma, and it can be related to anything. It can be what you can say, reflected in any part of life. It can be reflected in your personality, in your education, in learning, in family, in marriage, anything. But it shows in general good purva janma karma as well. So these are the positive results of sun, which can be seen in fifth house if it is well placed. Now we will talk about if sun is weak and badly placed, then what will happen. Let's suppose sun is debilitated in enemy signs, it is not in Neej Bhanga, the zodiac sign in which it is sitting, the lord of that sign is badly placed, afflicted, making bad yogas in the chart. Sun is in what you can say, in relation with 6th, 8th and 12th lords, afflicted by Mars, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, getting in Mrityu Bhag, in Navamsha the position is bad. So what happens here is that sun becomes weak and afflicted, and now the capacity of sun will become will become quite less to give positive results, and now it can create problems in life as well. So if sun is weak and afflicted and badly placed, then it affects the education. It affects the education and the learning ability in a negative way. So either the learning ability is very weak or slow, or the education hinders because of poor concentration and carelessness, and person does not want to do anything, because sun is ambition. It will not let you to decide easily. Misdirection is very high, confusion is very high, nervousness is there, no concentration, no willpower, no seriousness. Gaps and delays in education can be seen. If yogas are really bad, then it can show no education at all, or people who get into like people who have fake degrees, false degrees, that can also be seen. But you have to see other combinations. I'm just telling you the placement, that's all. You have to see other combinations, don't jump to conclusions. Now it can show purva janma pap karma. Now if sun is well placed, if lord is well placed, it shows purva janma good karma, past life good actions, which will bring positive results in life. But if it is badly placed, then what will show? Purva janma pap karma, means past life bad actions, which will bring negative results in life no matter what you do. Then fifth house is relationships. So it is very bad for relationships. Either the relationships do never happen in life, or even if they happen, they never sustain because of bad behavior or any kind of other issues. But relationships don't survive and sustain. The relationship with the father and the children also is not going to be very good. Then it can show troubles, and see, with father it can show troubles to the father also. So troubles with the father in relationship, or troubles to the father. Maybe father is very unhealthy, he has passed away, or any kind of he is absent father in life, that kind of thing. Then it shows impulsive poor decisions. Person takes immediate actions without thinking properly about the consequences and long term approach, and they regret later, lose the interest, and leave the thing altogether. So that is impulsive poor decisions. You start the things, you initiate them enthusiastically, but you never complete them, never ever. So that's another problem. Then it shows problems in having children, or trouble to or with the children. So problems in having children, or trouble to the children, or troubles with the children in relationship with them. Then it can bring personality issues as well, like person can be attention seeking, but does not want to hold responsibility in life, and can fetch dramatic approach, narcissistic behavior, possessive attitude, control freak nature, or who is spineless. That can be seen as well. Then it can show fragile insecure ego with poor self-confidence, which the person does not portray publicly. They show that they are very self-confident, but internally they are not. Then it can show identity crisis, where it can land the person into self-loathing and constant comparison with other people. You never appreciate your own life. Then it can show fake, shallow, hollow life influenced by people easily, due to what you can say fear of being alone, or it can bring a blind materialistic approach as well, because fifth house is Maya. So it shows if it is really badly placed, then what will happen, that materialistic behaviors, they become very profound, and hedonistic lifestyle tends to overpower the personality. Then it can also show indulgence in any kind of bad activities, like which are bad for your health as well as for your life, like gambling, excessive smoking and drinking, and unnecessary illicit sensual gratifications, that kind of thing. So those kind of things can be seen in sun, with sun in fifth house, if it is bad. Remember, next is one more thing. Sun is fifth house is ninth house from the ninth house, according to Bhavat Bhavam. So ninth house is your dharma, morals, ethics, values, principles. So if sun is in fifth house badly placed and ninth lord is not good, then it can show a person tendency to move towards corruption, illegal malpractices or activities, and it can bring initial rise in career with permanent downfall, with bad name and legacy, fake ego derivation from other people in life, like people who don't have their own individual identity and achievements, but they derive ego that that my father is such and such person, I belong to such and such family, that kind of thing. So that can be seen. Then it can bring jealousy in nature, and a lot of health issues can also be reflected by bad sun in fifth, like cardiovascular problems, digestive problems, musculoskeletal problems, particularly related to spinal cord, or personality disorders of all kinds. You have to see the combinations. Immune system problems, genetic disorders can be seen. So I have explained the negative results as well, but what you have to do here is that take it as a source of information. Don't jump to conclusions. See the placements of other planets and yogas in the chart, then judge the entire situation in totality and come to some logical conclusion. Don't just think that okay, my sun is debilitated, so my life is ruined. It does not work that way. So you have to just see how the placements of other planets are, what aspects are falling, what other divisional charts are saying. Then you have to come to some logical result. So but I have told you all kind of what you can say expected results generally which sun can bring in fifth house, no matter what sign, if it is well placed or badly placed. So that's what I have shared with you. So just think it as a learning source, nothing more than that. Okay, so that's all from my side today regarding sun in fifth house. We have discussed both the situations, good and bad. Hope you would have understood what kind of results we can expect from sun in fifth. So if you are new to my channel, subscribe below. For more, check on my website and Facebook page and Instagram. Their links are shown in description. Otherwise we will meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye and thank you.